I'm Cindy Parr, Executive Director of Human Services Programs for Carroll County, and your host. Welcome to Serving Carroll, a program that focuses on growing local, buying local, and giving local. Today, we'll take you to Sykesville to visit a community garden that's bringing residents together and helping people in need. Then join us as we visit with some of the vendors at the Westminster Farmers Market. Plus, we'll give you information about farmers markets near you. But first, let's join Ken Laurie, owner and chef at Bud's of Silver Run, as he whips up a super summer salad that's sure to be a hit at your next summer gathering.
Hi folks, welcome to Community Media Center's annual picnic. My name is Ken Laurie. I'm from Bud's at Silver Run, and my able-bodied assistant is Stefan Shields from Silver Oak Academy. Say hi to Mom.
How you all doing?
Excellent. Very good. We're going to do something very simple today. We're going to do a black bean salsa. What this requires is just using a knife, using the right knife skills to make sure that you get nice cuts with everything. And I'm going to start Stefan out with the tomato. And Stefan, just go ahead and cut it right like this, down, and then just take that and squeeze the seeds right out of it, okay? Excellent. And then just squeeze those seeds right out of it. Nice. I'm not worried about too many seeds, getting all the seeds out, but we don't want a lot in there. Then we're just going to take this stuff on, we're just going to slice it, okay? And then you'll finish slicing that, and then you're just going to dice it, okay? So just do that whole tomato, sliced and diced, okay? We also have for this black beans, jalapenos, apple cider vinegar, corn, cumin, Montreal seasoning, lime, and cilantro. Notice how Stefan's using the knife, holding his fingers back, guiding the knife with his knuckles. A very professional job. He's done some culinary up at the Silver Oak Academy, and they do a great job of teaching these guys the basics in the kitchen. Perfect. Just dump it right in. Now I've got to use your knife to scrape it off. Excellent. Now go ahead and we'll chop up some of these already sliced jalapenos. There you go. Just a fine dice. Chop, 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 chop. Let me show you one thing, if I may, Stefan. When you're dicing, and we're not worried too much about about making sure it's all the same, but see how my knife never comes off the tray? Yeah. Okay, and that way it'll be a lot less effort in your cutting. Okay? And we'll just get those a little more diced up there. Now the good thing about this black bean salsa is it's great for a picnic, it's great as a side salad, but we're going to take this black bean salsa one step farther, and we're going to turn it into a vegetarian burger. So if you're having this for a party, a side dish for a party, and there's left over, you'll just be able to take it and turn it into a vegetarian burger that can be frozen and then just taken out and grilled whenever you want. Go ahead. Okay. Now we're going to juice the limes. Go ahead and roll one of those limes for me, please, young man. Don't put too much pressure. I don't have the strength to pop this lime open, but he might. There we go. We're just going to break up all these membranes in here just to get them all out. Okay. Go ahead and zest one of these and right into there. Handy dandy zester. Now when you zest, you just want to get the green. If you start getting down into the yellow, into the white, you start getting bitter on that, okay? So you just want to get the juice and the oil from the lime itself. And then we're just going to do this. See how nice this lime juice is once we've rolled it and broken all those membranes? There we go. Now everything here is to taste, okay? I use the terms SPTT, okay? In the industry we call it spit, salt and pepper to taste, okay? We use that term a lot. And this is very much a taste item, okay? Depends on how much acid you want, depends on how much vinegar how much salt and pepper you want, how much cumin you want, okay? That's perfect on that, young man. Now go ahead and start picking the leaves off of the cilantro and throwing them right in. We also have some corn. My friend Charlie does not have his corn ready yet. I couldn't find much corn. But year round, I will use a frozen corn. There's nothing wrong as long as you're finding a good organic frozen corn. There's really nothing wrong with using frozen vegetables. They're usually picked at the height of their flavors, and they're frozen, flash frozen, and just done really, really well. Excellent. 2 more of those, and we're good to go there. We're going to have just a pinch of cumin in this. Okay, the cumin's gonna, well, let's make it 2 pinches of cumin. Okay, the cumin will add a little smoky flavor to it. And then last but not least, we're going to use Montreal seasoning. Okay, excellent and excellent. Now the only ingredient here that we haven't used, we've not used 2 ingredients. We've not used the apple cider vinegar, and we haven't used the avocado. So on the vinegar, we're just going to do that. And young man, if you'll just take that and just mix all that up nicely. Excellent. See what nice colors we have with that, how bright that is. You've got that nice red, you've got that yellow. Some really nice colors in here, very fresh. We're going to take one quick taste. Go ahead, chef, grab a fork. I declare him awesome. I hope you like spicy. Yeah, there's the jalapenos in there is nice. Now what we're going to do with the avocado is we're going to take it and just slice that down. And then I'm very careful with this, and the reason I'm doing this part again, I don't want you to cut yourself. I'm very careful with this. I normally never hold something in my hand, but it's the easiest way to cut the avocado. Just make sure you don't go through all the way. And then just slice it down. And then take a spoon or a fork and just get around there. And those will come out nice. It makes a very nice garnish, okay? So that's a very nice garnish, very easy to cut. And then you can just put that in. You can either chop it up. I won't put it into the salsa because it will turn, it'll lose its color, but we're going to use this once we make the burger. Now what you're going to do, young man, you're going to take this, you can use your hands, notice gloves, or you can use a food processor. I didn't know if I'd have a plug out here, so I brought a nice young assistant with me. We're just going to squash all this up, just like that, okay? Just mash that up. And what that's going to do, the starch in the beans, in the black beans, will act as your binding agent. So you don't need to add any egg, you don't need to add any breading to it, you don't need to add any mayonnaise to it. So this is a 100% vegan dish, okay? As I said, you can do that in the food processor. Or just like that, and see how nice and juicy that's getting. All those, all that starch is coming out. And then last but not least, that's good, sir. We will just take this, form a burger. We're going to put this on a cold plate at home, okay? And then just put it in the refrigerator, and that'll come together nicely. And then you can just grill it real quick, and it's done. All you got to do is heat it up a little bit, okay? And that's going to be your black bean burger. Again, this is a great dish just to have. Notice the difference in the color from before we mashed it up, but now that we're turning it into a burger, that's okay. And that is black bean salsa followed by a vegetarian burger. Thank you guys very much. Stefan, thank you very much.
Carroll County farmers markets offer a wide variety of locally grown vegetables, fruits, baked goods, and more. And they're a convenient way to buy super fresh, great tasting, and nutritious food for you and your family. So let's see what the Westminster Farmers Market has to offer.
It is a picture-perfect day in July for the downtown Westminster Farmers Market, the only Carroll County producer-only market where you can get produce, meats, sweets, even dog treats. We're going to interview a couple of these amazing producers to find out what they have today and throughout the entire summer season. We're here with Dave Baldwin from Furnace Hills Coffee Company, one of my favorite places on the planet to get coffee.
Wow.
So tell us a little bit about your process and what you do.
We started our coffee business for our daughter. She has Down syndrome, and we really wanted her to have a job. And so one thing led to another, and we realized that roasting coffee was something that she could do. So we started a coffee roasting business. We don't have a coffee shop per se, but we roast coffee. And we have a special place in our heart for people that are developmentally disabled. So we have 4 employees that are developmentally disabled and just love their contribution to the cause. We love working with farmers directly, so we develop relationships with coffee farmers that can give us really good crops, really good coffee beans, and we can pay them higher for their coffee than they would get by going through a co-op or through a coffee importer. And we work with coffee farmers that are growing their crops chemically free and natural, and that's been a win for the environment. And we also give some money away to people that are working with developmentally disabled orphans around the world, or community development in Southeast Asia. So that's been kind of what we've been doing, our contribution to our little corner of the coffee market here in Westminster, Maryland.
You have 8 different flavors available already brewed here. Is that something that you commonly do here at the farmers market?
Yeah, sometimes we have more, like 9 or 10, but today we have 8, and it's anything from a darker brew to a lighter brew, and we have decaf.
So they're here every Saturday at the farmers market downtown Westminster. Thanks so much, Dave.
You're welcome. Thank you, Missy.
One of the newest producers here at the downtown Westminster Farmers Market is Number One Guacamole, and it's quickly become one of the most favorite booths at the market. So tell us a little bit about your process and your delicious guacamole.
Well, my son-in-law Juan, who's from Lima, Peru, he came up with a recipe because he's grown up with guacamole his whole life, and we took it to parties, and a lot of people really liked it, so we decided why not try to sell it at farmers markets and even some restaurants and all, and that's where it's gone from here. We've actually gotten it into a couple of restaurants in Baltimore and a market in Baltimore, and we sell out here at the Carroll County Farmers Market pretty much every single week. So we've had really a lot of great feedback from it, and people come in, they don't even try samples anymore, they just want to buy. So it's been awesome for us.
You're selling out like crazy. So what do you think the secret to your success is?
It's really fresh. We make it on Friday evenings, so it's nice and fresh on Saturday mornings, and we've really keep it refrigerated at a high temperature that keeps it nice and fresh, and it'll stay fresh for about a week. It'll last longer than a week, but it doesn't taste quite as good after a week.
Well, thank you so much. Welcome to the market, and congratulations on your success.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Greg Keckler has been with Orchard Country, and he's one of our long-standing producers here at the market. So tell us a little bit about, you have the anchor spots of the market and one of the most popular booths here. So tell us a little bit about your farm and how you came to be here at the market.
We have been at this market, I'm guessing 9-10 years, something like that. My wife actually came down here first, and when it was a really small market, and it's grown over the years, and so we've grown with it, and we've added vegetables and fruits that we didn't carry at the beginning. So we try to have a diversification of all, we don't have all, but almost all products that would be customer desirable. And we've added some along the way that are kind of freaky, gooseberries and things like that, currants that most people don't grow.
Well, you clearly have a line already waiting here, so thank you so much. Okay, take care. One of the greatest success stories about the downtown Westminster Farmers Market is Genie Bird Baking Company. And the breaking news this week is that they are going to be opening their own bricks and mortar baking shop right in downtown Westminster in the former Heinz Baking Company location. We are so excited. So Jeannie, tell us all about this. This is so awesome.
Yeah, we are really excited. It's an opportunity we've waited for a very long time. We've been just kind of hanging out waiting for the best possible spot, and we think we found it.
Absolutely.
We really look forward to continuing that family-owned bakery tradition. We're going to hang on to some of the old family recipes.
Oh,
not
great.
all, no
Okay.
promises, but we're going to really try and carry some of that flavor into our new place. We're excited, hoping for the early September opening.
Okay.
Got a lot of great things planned for the holiday season to come. So keep an eye on us, geniebird.com. We'll be putting stuff on the website. We'll be putting stuff on our Facebook page, and we're hoping everybody will follow us and be as excited as we are.
And in the meantime, you'll still be here in the market over the summer, right?
We'll be. We're doing just first Saturdays,
Okay.
though. So next time we're here will be the first Saturday in August.
Okay. So first Saturday, you can find Genie Bird Baking Company with their signature butter horns and other great treats. And in September, you'll be able to sit and relax and enjoy in their new
Not have to
location.
rush in at 8 o'clock.
That's right. All day.
All day.
Oh my gosh. I am in such trouble. So congratulations. We are so happy for you.
Thank you.
We are here with Brooke Haggerty from the original Food Chick. She is new to the market this summer, and we're so excited to have her. So, Brooke, tell us about what you're doing here.
Hi, my name is Brooke Haggerty. I am the Food Chick. Today I have soups. I always have Maryland crab soup and cream of crab soup. My soup du jour today is a watermelon and cantaloupe gazpacho. I also have a black rice and quinoa salad made with locally grown organic squash and zucchini. I had homemade gluten-free rosemary focaccia bread, but I sold out. And I also have chicken salad wraps today.
So, tell us a little bit about your business, and you have a lot of great soups and such. So, how did you get started? And
Well, I've been making soups professionally for about 25 years now, and I've always been in restaurants and catering. Decided to get out of that some and get back to the people. So I'm here in the farmers markets. Again, my specialties are the Maryland crab soup and the cream of crab soup. I always have samples, people, so come down for samples. But I just believe in really good food. If you cook with love, everything tastes delicious. So if you start with the love, everything goes from there. I am a personal chef as well. I'm a personal grocery shopper. I can do pretty much anything for you in your kitchen. I can either cook in your kitchen or in my professional kitchen, which plugged to my husband's restaurant, Bud's at Silver Run.
okay, so she truly is the food chick with food. So, thank you so much, Brooke.
Thank you very much. Have a great day too.
The inaugural visit of More Dills. We have a pickle vendor here at the farmers market now. Chris, we are so excited about this. Tell us, pickles?
Yes. Yep. Well, got my full menu right here.
Okay.
What you all see in orange when you come to visit. What you see in orange are chips, and the purple are whole. Our most popular chip would be the fire garlic, which is jalapeno, habanero, chunks of garlic. Then would be the cracked black pepper, Old Bay, and horseradish. A lot of people look for sweet pickles. We have a sweet and spicy bread and butter. It's your basic bread and butter with a subtle jalapeno kick. And then on our menus, what you see in purple are our full pickles. We have your basic kosher dill, which is like our most kid-friendly pickle, and then a half sour, which is like a garlicky cucumber. We also have full sours, which are brined a lot longer, a lot more salt, vinegar, and garlic. So if you like that super pickle flavor, like a lot of salt and vinegar, that's the way to go. And we also have pickled green tomatoes, which is an unripened tomato pickled.
So, how did you get into the whole pickle business?
Well, I started, my cousin started it up in Pennsylvania. He has Philly Bills Dills. I changed my name to Baltimore Dills. And it just kind of, I got tired of driving up to Pennsylvania. So I'm originally from Westminster, Finksburg area, and but I've lived in Baltimore City for the past 12 years. So I started the business up there, and it's kind of wanted to get back to my roots a little bit and come out to Westminster.
Thank you so much. We are so excited to have you.
I'm also excited.
Thank you.
This Visiting your local farmers market is a great way to ensure that you're getting the best of the season, and buying locally helps to support Carroll County farm families and is a great way to support your community. Best of all, no matter where you live, there's sure to be a market near you. The Carroll County Farmers Market, located at the Ag Center, is the longest running market in Carroll County. The market is open Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. now through September 6th. The downtown Westminster Farmers Market focuses on locally grown food and farm-produced items and runs Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon through November 15th. The Mount Airy's Farmers Market is held in the municipal parking lot and features local produce, baked goods, and entertainment. You can check it out every Wednesday from 3:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. It runs through September 10th. Hampstead's Farmers Market is held every Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon through September. The market is held on the grounds of the Hampstead Volunteer Fire Department on Main Street. The Tawnytown Farmers Market is held in Memorial Park Saturdays from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by for fresh local produce and weekly demonstrations. The Sykesville Farmers Market is open Sundays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. now through September 28th. They feature all sorts of produce and baked goods and are located on Baldwin's Drive by the Fountain Park, model trains, and across the street from the French Twist. The farmers market isn't the only thing happening in Sykesville. The Sykesville Community Garden is a small, sustainable educational garden that brings the community together, teaches children where their food comes from, and helps provide food for those in need.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Merkel. This is the Sykesville Community Garden. We started the community garden 3 years ago, and as a way to help kids learn how to grow things, and kind of as an educational garden instead of the conventional community garden where everyone buys a plot. So we get together once a month and plant things or build things or maintain the garden. And try to use sustainable agriculture methods. We started the garden with raised beds, and we use a lasagna gardening method. We have 2 compost bins. We have a rain barrel, a solar dehydrator, and we use companion planting methods. And today we're having a garden maintenance day, and also a kids craft where the kids will be making grass seed heads, which are like little chia pets. And yeah, the garden has grown substantially since we started it a few years ago, and it's really fun. We try to give back to the community by having programs. Next month we'll be having a canning program. Sometimes we do Girl Scout tree hikes, and we give away extra produce to the Carroll Food Bank, and we just have fun.
What is it you're building here?
These are tripods to bring up the plants that are generally spread out so they don't spread out all over the place, and that way they can mature better, and the things underneath will get a chance to grow also.
How long have you been volunteering?
Well, I guess since they started the garden.
When was that?
Oh, it's been last year sometime, I believe it was. Yeah, this is the second year, I believe.
And I guess you do all kinds of things here, right?
Yes, whenever my daughter needs done, she asks me.
Okay, let's figure out.
Do you have background in gardening?
No, just not as much as Lindsay. She's our little professional here.
Just basically, you learned a lot by volunteering here, right?
Sure, absolutely, yes.
What all is grown in this garden?
Oh, a little bit of everything. Lindsay tries to put in a mix of, flowers and herbs and vegetables, and mix them in so that it looks good, and to try to keep some of the bugs away with some of the plants that, like the marigolds and things like that. But just a little bit of everything, really. And it's really taken off this year.
name's James Manette. I'm one of the volunteers here at the Sykesville Community Garden. I work with my wife, who's one of the committee members, and she said that they needed a solar dehydrator. So then I was volunteered to build it, and that's what this is here. And what it does is it's basically a big box that has a hole in the bottom. The air comes up through, hits the top board, goes to the back, comes across the front, goes across this glass, and then comes out the side holes. So it creates like a convection oven. And the sun comes through the top, it's open on here, and you just lay your herbs and vegetables on it, and it dries them out. And then you can use the dried basil. Right now we have kale in it. My wife does kale chips and different kale recipes. So we're drying the kale right now. It just takes a few hours, really. Some vegetables take a couple days. And that's basically how this works. I came down here to help volunteer with the Girl Scouts, and they helped me build it. So we did this, I think 3 weeks ago. And it's now complete and working.
Great.
My name is Laura Donnell. I got involved with the Sykesville Community Garden about 3 years ago when I first moved to the town. My husband and I were looking for a way to meet people and to get out and see what the community was all about. This town is a wonderful town. There's so many great things to do, and the community garden is a great core to that. Through it, I've met a lot of awesome people and have had a lot of fun participating in the garden. As a result, I became a master gardener, and I really enjoy gardening and that sort of thing. And it's really amazing what this garden has grown into be.
So the Sykesville Community Garden is supported by a local farm named Bupert's Dorrance Chance Farm in Eldersburg. They give us awesome gardening advice anytime we need it. They donate plants to us for us to plant in here. And they also give us a discounted rate on certain things like topsoil and mulch and compost and things like that. They're awesome.
Well, that's it for today, but until next time, remember to grow local, buy local, and support those organizations that are serving Carroll.